Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to make a video about our friend Bart Allen. It's something that some of you guys have been asking for some time, so let's get started. Here you can see you can recreate a pretty darn good version of Bart Allen at character creation if you use the goggles, pretty much any face mask that allows you to see the hair of the character and the face around the area around the mouth. For the boots here I'm using the nuclear boots, and the hands I'm using the aeronaut hands. But you can use pretty much any boots and hands you like at character creation, and later on upgrade the look of your character if you want to. There's a few options for the goggles that I'm going to go through. So I showed you the goggles that you can use at character creation, but if you're willing to spend a little bit of money and purchase a style from the marketplace, you could purchase the DC Bombshell Harley Quinn style, and it would give you those nice goggles that work pretty well for our friend Bart Allen. Another headpiece you could use, I guess, is the electrostatic headpiece. It's basically the static shock, the static shock headpiece. You can purchase it in the Watchtower. If you go right next to the tech wing, there's a few little robots. One of those robots is selling the headpiece. Sadly, you need a certain combat rating to be able to even purchase or see the style. I think you have to be, I forget. I think you have to be at least combat rating 130, 130 something, probably even more than that. So as you can see, it's a nice looking headpiece. So if you don't want to spend any money, that's an option you can use. And of course, I'm using the sparking aura. Any good speedster should use that aura. This is as close to the classic Impulse costume as I was able to get. But I had to use the T-slimline chest piece and the combat slimline pants. The red part should be shaped kind of a bit like a lightning bolt, but sadly, within the context of DC Universe Online, sometimes you have to make compromises. One thing that I would be tempted to suggest is to use the enhanced version of the Flash emblem. Yes, Impulse did not have such an emblem, but I can't help but think that it looks kind of nice with that look. You decide. But then at some point, what had to happen happened. They turned Impulse into Kid Flash. Basically, when they recreated a new version of the Teen Titans, somehow they decided to have Impulse being part of that team. But instead of remaining Impulse as he was in Young Justice, they decided to make him Kid Flash. It's something that they kind of reproduced in the cartoon. The character started as Impulse, and then became Kid Flash for season 3, I think. I'm not up to date in watching Young Justice, so I could be misremembering. But here, as you can see, we can recreate a pretty darn good version of the classic Kid Flash. So we can have the Flash boots. For the slimline, the chest piece and the pants, any slimline chest piece and pants will do the trick. I'm using I forget if it's the slimline gloves or slimline fin gloves. Either way, these work well enough. And the belt, I went with the one of the Speed Force Spectrum belt. I think this is the enhanced version. If you don't want to purchase the enhanced version, the regular version of the belt would work well enough. And obviously, the emblem is the enhanced version of the Flash emblem. For the back piece, I'm using the Quick Suit back piece, also known as the Speed Demon back piece or the Johnny Quick back piece. You decide. And of course, the sparking aura. You have to have a sparking aura with the speedster character. Come on. And of course, what had to happen happened. At some point, someone had the idea to make Bart Allen the Flash. Which is a bit ironic. Basically, he became Kid Flash after Wally West. And then at some point, they decided to make him the Flash, again after Wally West. And by that point, we had grown pretty much accustomed to Wally being the Flash. But I guess they wanted to shake things up. Apparently, it was always intended for Bart to be the Flash only for 1 year, and that's exactly what happened. Bart was the Flash for about a year, roughly 13 issues, and then sadly he kind of died, and Wally came back. And of course, Bart came back as a Kid Flash a bit after that. For the boots, as you can see, there is a slight tint in the boots. Sadly, if you want to have some really nice Flash boots, You may have to use the sinister material to get rid of that gray tint that the flash boots have by default. Sadly, getting the sinister material could be expensive. Right now, the only place where you can get the sinister material is from the broker. And of course, to recreate the flash, well, obviously you need the flash headpiece, which you can purchase in the marketplace. But for the rest, it's pretty much the same stuff I've used pretty much throughout the whole video, except maybe for the glove. And the glove are like the tall, the trim classic gloves. Again, the boots are the flash boots. For those of you wondering how to get the flash boots, I made a whole video about those boots. But roughly, you have to buy them from the broker. That's pretty much the better option. For the slimline chest piece and pants, use any slimline you like. You decide. And again, for the headpiece, sadly, in order to be able to get that headpiece, you're gonna have to purchase it from the marketplace. And that is pretty much it for our friend Bart Allen. So sadly for our friend Bart Allen, this is pretty much all the looks really I could come up for the character. Basically, Bart had only 3 looks as far as I remember. He had his Impulse costume that you kind of sort of see right now. He had his Kid Flash costume, which was pretty much the same costume or a very similar costume that Wally had before. And of course, at some point, he had the Flash costume, which was pretty much the same costume that Wally had, and it wasn't that different from the costume that Barry had quite some time before that. And right now, if you guys are interested, you can pretty sure you can see Bart Allen within the TV show Young Justice. Obviously, you guys are gonna have to either have Netflix, or if you live in the States, you're gonna have to have the new DC Universe subscription package. Sadly, I'm not sure if we have it on Netflix just yet. I would have to check. We barely just got the Teen Titans on Netflix not too long ago, so I'm not sure exactly when we're going to get Young Justice on Netflix. So sadly, I wasn't able to watch Young Justice. I think I may have seen a few clips on YouTube, but I haven't been able to watch episodes just yet. So that's pretty much it for our friend Bart Allen. If you guys have any questions, as usual, you can ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.